Hi friends. Hi. Welcome back to one of my videos where I ramble about something. Today I am just gonna talk about what I have learned from this Zodiac series and doing the whole YouTube thing. I have reached the final Zodiac. It's been a long time coming. I think I've been doing this for like more than a year now, and I am very happy to be finished but also a little bit sad because I am not sure if I can find another excuse to actually have one of these videos where I'm just talking to a camera again. I thought I would talk a little bit about what I have learned after 12 videos. So I have no idea who watches these videos or if anybody is watching them at all. YouTube is like this gigantic outer space. Things just get lost in there if you don't have an audience to rely on. When I first started, it was literally the most uncomfortable thing in the world. It's really cringy, really cringy to watch myself and film myself. It is because it was so uncomfortable that I knew it was something I had to do, because that just meant that it's something that will challenge me and I will grow from it. When I first started watching those videos to edit, it was very apparent to me that I needed to improve my presentation skills. Something that I noticed is that I talk a lot with my hands during my presentations. I go a lot like this. It's a little bit distracting, and I think that it's something that I do to get my nerves out. I actually encourage everyone to try filming themselves and talking to a camera when they can. No matter how cringy you think it is, it's a good exercise because there's a lot of things that you do subconsciously that you don't notice that you're doing when you're actually up there and presenting. Another thing that I noticed that I did is that I say a lot of ums and I have a lot of rundown sentences, and that's something that you might not notice from the video itself because I edit them out. After trying this YouTube thing, I have been working on it and I feel like I have gotten better. So yeah, the thing that I have learned from YouTube is that personality is everything, and I didn't understand that to the full extent until now. YouTube is such a large space where there is basically content everywhere. All ideas are recycled in some form or another. So I could search up how to be creative or how to be original and I will get thousands and thousands of searches. Anybody can have good content. Anybody could say something useful, give good advice, but the one that I am going to be sitting to watch and keep my attention on is the one that has the best delivery. And the best way to do that is to have a personality. Personality is supposed to be the differentiation factor that people get drawn into, and that's what makes people stay and want to listen to you. And if you ever go back to watch any of my videos that I did in the beginning, you will notice that I am a little bit of a robot. I didn't really have a personality in those videos because it was kind of uncomfortable. I was still trying to get into it, and even now I think I'm trying to learn how to be a little bit less robotic. Another thing that I have learned from doing the whole YouTube thing is that it is a lot of work. It's pretty crazy because even just filming one video, I have to find a time where lighting is nice outside so that you can actually see me and it's not yellow tinted in my room from the lights. I always have to write like a few points as to what I want to say, because then I would just be rambling incoherent things for like an hour. And I'm pretty sure that some people actually have to write skits and they have a whole script of all sorts, and that probably takes a few days to do. Filming the process takes about like an hour for each video at least. I'm sure it's much longer for people who actually put in real effort. They're actually giving good, good content. Filming is probably the easiest part actually. The editing part after you actually do the video, I mean, half the shit I say during the video is incoherent. There's a lot of ums, there's like you know, just so many things that I don't like about it that I have to edit out. So I mean, I could be filming for an hour, but I can only really use like 2 minutes of it. The whole editing thing, it's a lot of rewatching that 1 hour video over and over again to get the best content out of it. And editing can range from like half a day to a day. After trying to edit all the incoherent random shit that I have to say in the video, then I spend, you know, like another day or two rocking in a corner trying to tell myself it's gonna be okay when I actually have to publish it. Yeah, it takes a long time for just 5 minutes of me talking to myself and my stuffed animals. After doing this YouTube series, I have a newfound respect for people who actually do this on a regular basis. The last thing that I have learned, it's definitely weird trying to put yourself out there. And not that doing screen illustrations isn't already putting yourself out there enough, but putting yourself online on video is really strange because I don't like drawing attention to myself that way. But in some fucked up part in my head, I think that this will be a good way to handle any situation. If I can handle publicly making a fool of myself through such a vulnerable place like YouTube, then I think that I should be able to handle anything. With that being said, despite all of the work that it takes and cringiness at times, despite the fact that I took like a 6-month hiatus on it, this project has truly been a very great learning experience. I am really proud of myself for finishing it. And more importantly, I can't wait to start on all of the new projects that I have sitting in my queue.